This might be the first ever player that isn't over the age of 50 years old that Jose Mourinho is genuinely interested in. So there have been a lot of sources coming out of England, and also, I don't know if that many come out of Germany, but some sources coming out that Spurs want Bayern Munich's Taylor Booth, who I didn't know who he was before I decided to record this video today. Never heard of the kid. Didn't even know we signed him. I couldn't care less about our youth. And I'm not saying that because our youth are crap, but I've seen too many young players that were touted for greatness come out and they're average. And like Saprit Singh, the guy's looking so cold in the Australian league. He's looking nice in the youth. He comes on and he plays for maybe 20 minutes for the first team, and he looks absolutely crap. And I hope there's something there for him. I genuinely do. I want to see him perform, but so far he hasn't, shown me that. So that's why I say that there's so many players that, young players especially, that you think are great because of certain things, but they turn out to be very average. So that's why I've never heard of Taylor Booth. But apparently Spurs are very, very interested in him. The guy is Italian, so it's Booth, Taylor Booth. That's how you say his name. He's a midfielder in our under 18s or under 19s. I'm not exactly sure. He plays for our UEFA Youth League, so he's in there. And we'll watch a clip of him in a second, but let's go over, just about him. 18 years old midfielder. He plays more as, kind of like how Mikel Cousins plays. He isn't a defensive midfielder, nor is he an attacking midfielder. So I guess he's literally a CM, central midfield. 5 assists this season from both the youth league that he's in and also the UEFA Champions League for the youth players. He's a good passer of the ball, great long passes, concentration is on point. He's a very good young player. He's one of those young players that he has those traits and those skills, but most importantly, his concentration is on point. I don't know much about him. That's why I'm not gonna go in and be an expert for a second here. But let's watch a clip of him. I haven't checked this out, but I just set it up and I said I'll watch it. So we'll watch it together, see what you all think about him. He looks like a real cold kid, but I mean, come on. The passing, great pass there. This is coming from BP Sports, so shout out to them. Hopefully they don't copyright strike my video. The channel is not that many subscribers, but look at this pass. Brilliant pass. You're gonna finish. Looks like he has a pass in him. Okay, that's good. All right, look at that. You can actually make a long pass throughout midfielders, to the other team. A good tackle there. Okay, I mean, you can do it, definitely, recover, but okay, he's carrying the ball forward almost like a cam, so maybe an attacking midfielder, or maybe everything, attacking midfielder, flying playmaker, whatever he is. Under 19s, he's flying playmaker there. Brilliant ball. So he does play for under 19s, not under 18s. But look at him, dropping in between the center backs to gather the ball. Very fashion Schweinsteiger. Is he going to shoot? Oh, but he did get the ball back. 1-2. Going to play a 1-2. Is he going to score? Well, we know he hasn't scored because... Oh, what a tackle. Oh, wow. What a tackle that was. Brilliant tackle. Okay. He loves doing that, doesn't he? Just turning on pressure. That's something I commend. Most players can't do that, especially young players. They'd rather just pass it right back to the goalkeeper. Yeah, see, receiving the ball all over the place, offering himself for space. So there's something there. See what Spurs are seeing in him. Okay, what a touch. So he's playing attacking midfielder here. So we've seen him play CDM. We've seen him play box to box. We've seen him play attacking midfielder. What can this guy do? Okay. Alright. Oh my goodness. Watch this oh, that's a brilliant ball. Almost a Thiago-esque ball. Is that his goal? I think that's a flick off it. Tackle. Oh, brilliant tackle. He's a box to box, isn't he? Spray it. Is it gonna, oh, nice pass. Great spray. Right to the player's feet. That's what you want. You don't want to pass it into space when you're that far forward. You want to pass it right to them. Oh my god, what a cross that is. Is that going in? No. Okay, he's dropping in. Okay, putting the ball. You can tell, like, our youth teams have to play almost like our first team. And as you can see, I think that's the Bayern Munich campus, the youth campus that we have. Oh, the CDM. Oh, what a... Okay, that's fantastic. That's what you want to do as a CDM. Disrupt play. You know, even if you get a foul, you want to disrupt the ball. Is that Zegzi? That was Zegzi. Played that pass to Zegzi. Oh, what a lovely spray. Okay, you can definitely ping a... Oh. You can definitely ping a pass, guys. You can definitely ping a pass. Okay. Brilliant ball. That's Zegzi again, isn't it? Look at that pace from Joshua. And he's in between. Left foot. Good pass. Let's see if he can spray it out to the left hand side. Make a run. Oh, he did make a run. What a freaking pass as well. He was offside. Oh, sauce. Okay, this kid has something. He's American as well. So imagine we get an American coming through from our youth academy. But we got him on a free, didn't we? His contract expired. He left the American team and came. He's 18 years old. So the reason I'm so weirded out is why he hasn't even made an appearance on the bench. Do we still just want to develop him further or what? Oh, what a freaking free kick. It's a set piece taker, okay? Nice paint on the ground. Another set piece. Whip it into a good area there. He does. Oh, money. Is that Zegzi? I think it's so cool. Okay. Can't really see that because my weapon. I'm only watching it with you guys. I'm watching it with you. I'm watching it on the screen. He's carrying the ball here. Brilliant interplay. Switch it inside. Oh, he passed it outside. I didn't see that pass. Okay, he looks like he can carry the ball. Definitely. Okay. He has good vision as well. Okay. He should keep walking with the ball until there's a good run on that far side, which he does. And he's just gonna make a. Oh, that's good actually. That's really good. I was hoping you ping it with his, foot inside, the outside of his foot, and try to get a ball in. But very good from him. Making a run. Okay. I mean, this is so important. Listen. Oh, what a ball. That's such a Thiago-esque vision right there. Okay. He's saucing it on us right now. We've already watched this. Oh, no, we haven't. Oh, what a pass. What a freaking pass from Taylor Booth. That's such an annoying name to think about. It's fine. We'll live with it, guys. We'll live with it. Another pass right there with his left foot that time. Man, we have a very nice pitch for our youngsters. No wonder they learn how to play the Alliance so quickly. Got a nice pitch for them. Oh, that's a goal from another set piece. So he's a set piece taker, isn't he? Is this Chelsea? I think it's Shaka actually. Never mind. He whips it in. That's a goal. Okay. Send it. Oh, what a brilliant run from him. Is that going to be a goal? Please finish that. Okay, didn't finish it. Okay, he's with left foot. Okay, is he left-footed? He's right-footed actually. Very two-footed. Dribbling with his. Okay, that is such a Thiago-esque move right there. Okay, so I'm starting to see what he's about. He has definitely the strength to hold him his own in the midfield against other 18-year. Okay, this is a lovely pass. Oh, it is. What a lovely pass that was. Oh, he left it. Jeez, lovely, man. Lovely thinking. I love how one of our coaches is on the pitch as a referee. That's just funny to me. Okay. Alright. Okay. Good interplay. And that's the video right there, man. Wow. He looks like a kid. He looks like he may be a wonder, superstar. He looks like someone who just come out in a few years and he'll be just a wonder kid, just immense. Hopefully we treat him well. I don't know. We're not selling him. I don't like selling young players, especially when Mourinho is the one who wants it. But he looks like he's a mature player who can pick out a pass, definitely. What makes you wonder why we bought Saprit Singh if we had someone like him in. I don't know. We're Bayern Munich. We can buy whoever we want. We might as well do that and exercise the power. But the reason why there's no value for him, so if Spurs can't just give us 20 million, they won't because he's an 18-year-old. They might give us 2 million. And we would take it because he's 18. We'd profit off of him because we got him for free. And he's probably not even making that much money. The kid lives on the Bayern campus. So, I don't know, man. what do you all think about this kid? He looks like he could be a decent signing for Spurs if they signed him, but he also looks like he could be a decent player for us. I don't know why he hasn't played more games. There's a lot of players that you look at and they, I don't know, man. I just have a feeling that these young players aren't getting the chances they deserve at the club. There's a few young players. Maybe he goes out on loan, man. I mean, he's 18, bro. For me, most players at 18, you should be out on loan. There's no way you should be under 19s. At least he should get promoted to the actual Bayern 2, which is literally a club in of itself. They play in an actual stadium. I mean, it's not it's literally just Bayern Munich 2. I mean, they have players that are 24, don't they? There's some old players there too. So it's like an actual club, Bayern 2, even though it's Bayern Munich 2. Yeah, so this kid looks good. I mean, 5 assists for him. He's picking up yellow cards, which is already Mia San Mia like. He's gotten 2 assists in the Champions League. He's played 11 games in the Bundesliga Südwest. So he has, and he's starting 53% of the games. Oh wow, that's crazy. I mean, maybe if he got more minutes, he would get more. I don't know why we haven't heard more of this kid. I'm so genuinely confused. He joined us last year, January, but I never heard of him. I never, ever in my head went, oh, we signed Taylor Booth on the 31st of January 2019. Because I don't know who he is. Don't even know where he's from. He's from Utah, which is literally a state away from me, so he's very close to me. Italiano. It's Taylor Booth, that's Italian. And yeah, he's a midfielder, man. Incredible. He plays for the U.S. men's national teams under 19. Already 1 assist in 4 games. So he looks like he's a promising midfielder, man. I'd love him to really just prove himself in the first team. You always wonder with these kids. He's 18. I mean, Davey. Wait. Oh, I don't think he's eligible to play because Davies joined when he was like, what? Alfonso joined when he was 18. And then he turned 19. That's when he was eligible. Hey, Google. How old do you have to be to play in the Bundesliga?
18 years old.
Okay.
According to the local German.
He must be 18 years old. Okay, that explains a lot. So, well, Zegzi's 18. Oh, that's why he started being used in the first team. Lucas Mai turned 19. I don't know why that's a rule. I mean, if a player is 16 and they're real ballers, then I'd do it. What about that Dortmund youngster, Giovanni Reiner? He's like 17, isn't he? So how is he able to play in the Bundesliga? Well, actually, I think he played in the Champions League. Wait, Giovanni Reiner hasn't. Well, let me check, guys. I know, maybe I'm just focusing on something else, but I want to check these young players, man. There's so many of them. This guy's from Durham. Well, he was born in England. Citizenship, United States. Okay, he hasn't started any Bundesliga games, but he has played. Maybe starting and playing in them are different. So maybe you could be 16 and be substituted, but you can't actually start while you're 16. But you never know, man. Let's give these young players a chance. He's 18. Sapri Singh's 21. Let's see how they work. But according to reports, Spurs are interested in him. You can tell why. Based off that video. You saw it. Long passing, short passes, concentration. I just made up the strengths, but based off a few seconds of that video. I didn't watch it fully, but yeah, hopefully, I don't know what we do with him. I don't think he'll be gone, but Spurs are very interested in him for some reason. I don't know. They might take him from us. But it's one of those transfers where I don't know. I don't care. If he goes, I'm like, okay, cool. But maybe in 2 years, he's like some world-class, already, touted midfielder starting for Spurs week in, week out. And then I'll have a problem. Then I'll want to cry. But we have Adrian Fein coming in from Hamburger. So he's 21 already. He's gonna be a mainstay in our midfield. It looks like the club don't look like they're gonna buy another midfielder with Adrian coming in. And thankfully, he's proved himself at a high level. Bundesliga 2 is a higher, tougher league than Bundesliga 1 in terms of physicality. So he's going to have a physical edge over most players, over most young players in our team that are in the midfield. So let's see. But, I'm always open to young players from America starting, obviously, because I'm from here. So, yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. We'll talk about Taylor Booth more if he goes away. If he does leave, good luck to him. I hope he becomes successful. I don't know much about him. I don't have any... I didn't know we even signed... I didn't even know we had him until today. But, yeah, good luck to the kid. I don't know a single under-18s player we have at the club, except the ones that are genuine, Laz and Joshua and, the obvious names. But, yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mea san mea. Have a good night. Have a good morning. And peace.